I've got it muted. Damn. Never mind the video, 2 girls, 1 cup. Check out 6 years in the making, starring Arteta. 2 shields and 1 cup. Get in. Get in. Right, okay, so let's sort this out. Let's get it off here as well. Job done. There you go. Right, I'm going to start with, I've come up with a different idea with doing the teams and stuff like that. I don't know if people will be able to actually read that, so it would be good if people could tell me if they can actually read it. Let's just get the chat on as well. Big up to you, Jack. How you doing, matey? Can you actually put stuff on the screen as well? No, you can't. I don't think you can. How you doing, matey? All right. I left the bloody microphone off, didn't I? But never mind. But yeah, so he's gone with like a team of young'uns, which I think is a good idea if you've got Leeds United at the weekend. Because that's going to be a tough game. And I'd still probably think about leaving a few out for that one as well, to be honest. Big up Yeti, mate. I think that's a much better way of doing the team. Then you can see both teams. Can you see it okay, though? Is it like, you know, it's not too small, is it? On the actual screen. That's the only thing I'm bothered about. If it's too small on the actual screen. What have I done now? Oh well, I think everything just froze. I think everything just died. Everything has just died. Oh wait a minute, it's come back. It's come back on. It all died then for a minute. I thought we was going to head for being kicked off. But, well, I can see it on my phone, and on the phone you can zoom into the video too, and everything stayed fine here. No dying occurred. Nice, nice. I mean, I can't actually read it, to be honest. Let's have a look. Well, I can if I do that. Right, Benitez in goal. Not seen much of this Benitez guy. What's your thoughts on him? King, Lerma, Cambo, Sosa, Devaney. I like Devaney. I've seen him a few times. Rodney. Who's the 72? Because he ain't got a name on there. S.A. or Ez. He's decent as well. The guy from Millwall. Ook. He looks decent as well. And Drake Thomas, you told me, is a decent player as well. So, yeah, and they've got Pennanen, Parisiak, Savoliainen, Oxenen, Arafai, Ruopi, Antuis, Mietenen, Cisse, and Hamalayan, not a tiger, Hamalayan. Right, anyway, let's stop taking piss out of their names. Right, okay, so we're going to crack on. I like the, I keep trying to share this on the screen. What am I doing? I like the fact he's got me youngsters. I'm using it as a pre-season, basically. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 1 or 2 of them can show something, and they can get their possibility to drop into the side at some point, can't they? Got a name for him already, Hamalayan. Not a tiger, Hamalayan. Right, okay, so let's drop that back and get back on meld. We've got about 6 minutes and 37 left to go. Do you think it'd be a good game, Jack? Because I don't think these have done a great deal, have they, to be honest? Be interesting one. And like I say, Jack, mate, you need to check out this this new film, mate. It's just about to come out. Yeah, this one here, mate. Not 2 girls, 1 cup. It's two shields, 1 cup. It's stars Arteta, and it's been in the making for 6 years. Yeah, you need to check that out, mate. Get a chance. And hopefully I'll be able to get the timer on. And so 7 of the team have played first team football for us, so it's a mix of young and experience. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, Joel Drake's Thomas, 16-year-old, been playing the under 21, so he must be ahead of schedule. I like to see players that could be on the way in, to be honest. I'll send the film to the Arteta owners. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Got to be done, mate. Got to be done. I don't know what made me think of that. It just shows where where my mind is, doesn't it? I think it was to do with like when I was sorting out to get this sorted and was looking at their team name KuPS, and I think it just came to me at that point. I don't know. Maybe somebody else has said it at some point. I don't know. It's just something that just dropped into my head all of a sudden. This is the way it happens half the time, anyway. So you know. But how are you anyway, mate? You had a good day? And apparently, a lot of our players are actually on their way back as well, according to what Dyche was saying in the conference. Woods is actually running on the grass again, so I mean that's probably that's going to be really good news. Although I do think Igor Jesus has done really well, to be honest. But it's going to be a tough game, to be honest, against Fulham. It's definitely going to be a tough game against Fulham. It's not a team I would ever take lightly. They do seem to have our number quite a bit, so we're going to have to be careful of that one at Fulham. Hopefully, the gaps they open up to try and do something being at home, we'll be able to take advantage of. That'll be the way I'd like to see it. But I'd like to see us go head to head, really. But you know, you have to play it to get what you need, don't you? Glasner said in his pre-match interview, "I want the youngsters to go out there and play with a smile on their face and play with confidence, and don't worry if you make a mistake." Yeah, I think that's the best way of doing it. I mean, what's these guys done? The 25th in the table, aren't they? What they call is it just cups? Is that what they're called? Just cups? Don't put Arteta anywhere near him, he not know what to do. Oh my days! Right, okay, so let's have a look at this Conference League. So, right, so let's have a look at this Conference League and just see exactly where these standings are. If I can actually work out how to fucking type properly, that would be awesome. Contents League. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, is it? Right, so you got Strasbourg top, Shakhtar Donetsk second, Rakow Shesk third, AEK Athens fourth, Samsunspor fifth, Sparta Praha sixth, Rayo Vallecano seventh, Mainz eighth, Palace in there ninth. So let's have a look at the points as well. Man, if you could manage to get a win today, you could go right up to third, depending on what happens in the other games, of course. And obviously, KuPS are 25th, and they've had a draw, a win, a loss, and a draw. So they're going to be looking for something, I would imagine. But you got to win the last one, so got to do what we said, mate, innit? You got to go and win this competition. They put you in it, so go and win it and get it sorted. And Arteta would play Drake's Thomas or Ook at right back, the balloon. Yeah. Big up to Daniel Knights, mate. How you doing, matey? You all right? Would you agree with my answer earlier on, or would you say there's one or two others that been a flop? They're the only ones I could really sort of think of that's been a flop. When it comes to the players that's been really good and really worked out, I was going to say Esteban, but I don't think you signed Esteban in the this year, did you? Was it last season you signed Esteban? Because I was going to say him as well. Look like Pep might be leaving City next summer. He always says he's leaving, bro. He's like the fucking. He's like MFI closing down. It's like the MFI closing down advert. Is it MFI or ELS, that furniture shop? we're closing down next month. Get in here. We'll do you some sales. You'll get some discounts and all this, that, and the other. And then it comes to the next month, and then they're closing down again. And they'll come in, get your deals, and then they're closing down the next month. Sure, it was the LS or MFI. I can't remember which one it was. Good evening, Pepsi. How you doing? Just had to empty a tosser's shopping basket into the floor in Tesco. If you walk into me, hit me with a basket, look at me, then walk away without apologising, you're getting it. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Give him some faffo, mate. I hate when people do that. You know, all it takes is just, sorry, you know. But I mean, nowadays they'll probably blame you anyway. It's the way they are, isn't it? Who do you think will be City's next manager? That's an interesting one. That is an interesting one. My game's just about to start. City's next manager. That's an interesting one. I'll put that to the chat as well. City, well, do you reckon? I mean, it depends really, because I think that guy who's manager of Bayern Munich's lined up, isn't he? Has he always been lined up for a good while? Be Klopp, mate. Klopp will come out of retirement. Christmas is great, but so many idiots around. Yeah, mate, you always get that, don't you? Always get that. Careful, Pepsi. Saka might get fouled by the Weetabix. I heard Enzo Maresca is linked with City. Really? What do you think of that? Be happy for that to happen? Maresca for me was Pep's number 2, weren't he? And he knows the players from that. Yeah, it'd probably be the superstar Mikel Arteta will be taken to Manchester City to further his illustrious career that makes him one of the best managers in Europe, which we keep hearing. Good one, Mr. Palace, and you're spot on. Yeah, absolutely. Mate, I mean, I used to work at Sainsbury's Christmas time. I mean, it wasn't as packed the other day when I was in there, but at times, oh my days, just do my head in at times. It's how people are, though, isn't it? But when you've got situations where, you know, the managers ain't got no balls or anything like that, and customers are always right and all that kind of thing, you're always going to get those situations. I lost count how many times I heard, this is Sainsbury's. How can you not have this? And how can you not have that? Because people don't buy it, so we don't get it in. Yes, but I buy it. Yes, but you know when we do, you know when we go to the warehouse to get all our stuff, you know when we order all our stuff, we don't go, what does Mrs. fucking Dobkins want? Fuck everybody else, let's get what Mrs. Dobkins wants. I mean, that weren't a name, I don't know what a name was, but that was a name that popped into my head, so. Mrs. Dobkins. So, yeah, I mean, people just have this, like, feeling about themselves, like they're so bloody special. Right, well, we're off anyway. Palace have got it in the defence at the minute. I don't know many of the players. I know Devaney. Is that Richards as well? Is Richards on? Sure, I've just seen Richards, Mr. Phil Lynott. Or is that one of your other players? You got a thing about the Phil Lynott hairstyle at Crystal Palace or something, Jack? Because there's definitely another guy there in the middle who looks like Richards. Gives Sosa a yellow at 1 minute in well done, referee. Not even a word. I don't think I've seen that yet, mate. No, I don't think I've seen that yet, mate. No spoilers, bro, if you don't mind. Yeah, just seen it now. No, I haven't. Who's that? I don't know what's going on. I'm 3 minutes. Oh, I forgot to put the fucking clock on again. I don't know why I bother with that clock, to be honest. 3 minutes and 15 gone. Well, I don't bother with a clock. That's the problem, isn't it? I always forget to do it. The fella who looks like Richards is Drake Thomas. Is that who it is? Mate, I think you've got like a thing for that hairstyle. Is there like a barbers round there that you go in and go, yeah, give me the Phil Lynott, mate. Give me the fill in. I feel like a jailbreak. Put the clock on at second half instead, yeah, which is what I say every single time. I always forget about it. Always. I mean, I'll prove it. I have actually got one, but I just keep fucking forgetting to put it on. It's there, look. I mean, it's on 280 minutes, which is a bit bizarre, but, at least, the thought that counts. But yeah, just completely forget all about it, to be honest, every single time. Right, let's take it back off again because it's not 280 minutes into the game. Right, 4 minutes and 25 gone. Still Palace 0, Cup 0. I got Spotty on Thierry Henry. Just got a lifetime achievement award. Nice. Is that personality of the year? Fucking Spotty. Fucking Spotty. Oh my days. Oh, it's a goal! And it's a goal for Ook. Lovely shot there from the outside of his right boot. Absolutely beautiful. Straight into the top right hand corner. 1-0 to Palace. And it's a goal for Ook. Right, where's my fucking goal thing? Yeah, I don't like having the chat on this because then I can't actually do it on here. So there you go. Ook, and it's 1-0 to Palace. Lovely goal that was. Well, very well taken. And right now we'll get back onto here. That should come up in a minute. I think we're a bit behind or whatever. It gives me pride seeing our academy giving minutes to our young players. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Yeah, man, you want that because you want to know that you've got young players coming through and that, don't you? So, I mean, yeah, that's a massive thing. I mean, what he does there is beautiful, though, isn't it, Jack? The way he just pulls round him as well. So easy, really. But it's just a good pull round, and the shot is beautiful. Shot is absolutely beautiful there. Like that's put his name in the equation for sure. That's a lovely shot. That is. Keeper just no chance with that. No chance. Lando Norris will probably win, and what a fucking strike that. Yeah, absolutely. Lando Norris. It's weird how you read stuff. I got Spotty on. I was thinking, what does he mean he's got Spotty on? I thought he was watching, is it Banana Man? That's where Spotty is, isn't it? Or is it Super Ted? Right, ball's back with Palace again in the middle of the field. Doing well with the ball at the minute. Nice ball over the top from Devaney, but that's easily cut out. But Drakes has got that. They managed to get the ball away though. Bad pass there, and Palace are on the attack again. Foot goes in. Player goes down. Free kick. And he sent the defender to do his Tesco shopping outside of the boot finish. Delicious, yeah. It was absolutely awesome, that. Absolutely brilliant. Terrible start for them as well. Let's hope his basket doesn't end up on the floor. Absolutely. 100%. Do you know what always gets on my nerves, mate? You know, when someone's like trying to get past and you actually move out of the way and let them go past, and they don't even say fucking thanks. They don't even say thanks. It's just as if you were supposed to do that. It's the same as when you hold the door for somebody and they just walk straight through it and they don't say thanks or anything. It's like, yeah, don't worry, I'm your fucking I'm your personal assistant, you know, on certain days, like. You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. I just don't understand why people can't do that. I mean, it just makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. It's just stupid, man. Stupid. No need for it at all. But I mean, I've had it. Have you? Do you watch them other things? Do you watch that Blackpool? That guy who's going in Blackpool? Is it T Explorer or something like that? I watched that today. Knockout Audits was in Bury and then went to Bolton later on. Bolton looks fucking crazy, mate. Problem is, there's too many idiots out panic buying. Just do your normal shop, but buy a big extra. Yeah, what is that all about? It's like, the shops are closed for one day and everybody runs out and starts panic buying. Well, at least they're not buying the toilet roll again. I mean, that was the most insane thing that was during COVID. Everybody ran out and, bought all the toilet roll. As I've said before, I think it just shown how full of shit they actually are. So they actually needed that. They needed that loo roll at that point in time. But that was crazy. But it was great if you drink Corona. It was great because nobody touched that beer because they thought it was going to give them the virus. That was fucking hilarious. That was. And you got the beer dirt cheap, mate. Dirt cheap. The beer was. I just bought Spurs shirts. Oh, exactly. 100%. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah, and there'd be plenty of them left as well, wouldn't there, really? There'd be absolutely plenty of them left. So, basically, Arsenal's got Everton at the weekend. Is that right? And then you both got each other on Tuesday night, is it? For the Carabao Cup game. That's going to be a tough one for Arsenal, Everton. If they actually show like they did against us, that's going to be a tough one. Mind you, Leeds ain't going to be nothing easy either. To be honest, there's no easy games in the Prem, is there? Absolutely no easy games in the Premier League. I don't think so, anyway. So, but we'll have to see exactly how that goes. Right, so we're on 11 minutes. 11 minutes gone, showing that Uche goal again. Fucking lovely goal, that is. Still don't think your home shirt this season's as nice as that one from last season. Last season's home shirt was one of the best I've seen Crystal Palace have, to be honest. Very nice home shirt, that was. But yeah, if you get a chance, watch that Knockout Audits and that T Explore who does like Blackpool. They're all doing it now. They're all going over to different places and like filming people when they're coming out of the pubs. You know what? It's crazy because I mean this includes me as well. After Sunday, well, after a few times really. If people actually got tested on how they are when they drink alcohol, I don't think nobody would be able to drink it. I think we'll all be banned. There's some proper knobheads. Seriously, when they've had a few. So I've done it myself, so I mean I know what it's like. I like a beer, but then all of a sudden it gets to that point where it just gets a bit fucking crazy. 12 minutes and 35 gone. 1-0 to Crystal Palace. And it's a throw into KuPS. Ooch gets that in the middle of the field. Tries to get it over to the left-hand side. Gets it over to the left-hand side now. Played down the left-hand side to Drake. Drake then gets it into the middle to Cam. I have no idea, to be honest. And then it's on the right-hand side now for Palace. Back into the defence. They're showing up well tonight. Yeah, seen them. And what Kaz, there's also that billboard guy against trans people. Oh, yeah, he does get attacked regularly, doesn't he? Yeah. When he got, what was it? Was it Curry? That guy threw Curry on him. I've got a long old drive tomorrow up to Leeds for Saturday's game. Nice. So you're going then, yeah? That should be a good one, mate. Leeds, I think, are a decent side at the minute. You've definitely earned that one, to be honest. We're not going again till Monday. So, that should be a decent one on Monday night as well. Although it is Fulham, not my favourite team to play, to be fair. But we've got to bring it. We've got to bring it. It's not just down to one game, is it? It's not just down to having one good game. We've got to keep bringing it every single game. And get it solidified that we're always going to keep turning up to these games and stuff like that, and that's what should really sort of help us out and sort us out as well. It'd be a massive shame for it not to happen, to be honest. I mean, there's a lot of people said things like about Dyche, oh yeah, he does the same thing all the time, and then it goes wrong, and all this, that, and the other. But I don't think he's ever really had a team that's got the quality in it that we have. So we shall have to wait and see on that one. Same here when I went out to Gordon Ramsay's pizza restaurant for my anniversary. I had a couple of vodkas before and it hit me in the place. I was like, oh no, not now. Yeah, no, it is, isn't it? And you can feel it as well. I mean, look, I get to a point where I've said it to the guys, towards the end of the stream when I've been drinking a lot. I don't remember anything from a certain point. Oh, Palace in the middle. Oh, shot comes in from Ook. Good defending, though, to stop him. Good slide tackle in there. But yeah, I get to this point where I just go on to, like, autopilot, and I don't remember any of that part at all. Not good, really. You never know what you're saying, but fingers crossed. I'm going to go to Milan early next year and definitely going to watch AC play. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome. That I need to try and sort some out to get to a Forest game at some point. I know a few of them on Facebook, so I'll have to ask one of them, like, how we sort it all out and stuff, because I wouldn't mind going. Yeah, going to Leeds away, when Arsenal away on Tuesday, then Newcastle away on the 4th of Jan. Nice. Nice. I was talking to Mama today. Mama's okay. She's getting on all right. Things are starting to improve with her and everything like that, so that's good news. Talked a bit about the Newcastle Sunderland game, which is really sort of knocked them big style based on sort of how Newcastle played. Just didn't really give anything. Although going there is not an easy place to go to. They do seem to have something levelled up at is it Stadium? Is it Stadium of Light or something like that? Yeah, I think it's Stadium of Light because it used to be Roker Park, isn't it? I think it's Stadium of Light there. So I tell you what, I'm looking forward to that follow up where they go to Newcastle. I think that's going to be a cracking game. That is. That's going to be an absolute cracker, to be fair. And if Everton are up for it this weekend, then the Arsenal-Everton game should be a good one as well. And Palace Leeds, actually, there's some good games this weekend. Let's have a look at the tape. Let's have a look at the matches this weekend, because I think there's some really good games this weekend. Yeah, you got Newcastle Chelsea at 12:30. Then you've got Wolves Brentford. Then you got Man City West Ham. Then you got Brighton Sunderland. You got Bournemouth Burnley. Man United. No, that's A. What's that one doing there? Leeds Palace should be a good one. Everton Arsenal. And then Sunday, it's just Aston Villa against Manchester United at 4:30. That should be a decent game as well. And then obviously Fulham Forest, which should be a decent game. KuPS on the attack here. That's straight into the keeper, though. Takes that down well. So far, so good for the young'uns. Absolutely, good to hear that about Mama. Yeah, she's getting back to the way she was. Well, she still keeps falling. She's had to have had another fall. I said you need to be in a bloody padded cell or something. You don't hurt yourself when you fall over. No, it's not, but this isn't the same Newcastle that beat us 5-0 last season. They'll probably beat us 4-0 instead. Well, yeah, I mean, it's always good to be confident, I suppose. So far, so good for the young'uns. Yeah, they're doing all right from what I've seen on this. I mean, it's froze up now, but they're not doing bad at all. They're making a good cause, a good argument for their cause. There's Cambo. I don't know who the middle centre off is, to be honest. They got it on the right hand side now. Smashed it over the top to Ook. He makes himself available really well as well, from what I've noticed. Ball goes into the box. That's headed away by KuPS into Devaney. Devaney then gets it back to whoever that is. You should have done this one, mate. You know all the players. To be fair to this KuPS, they knock the ball around nicely. Yeah, they're not doing too bad when they've actually got the possession of the ball, to be fair. The middle's quite open at times, though. I mean, that's a bad one. That's out for a throw into KuPS on the halfway line. 20 minutes and 25 gone. 1-0 Crystal Palace. Kicked down the field by the keeper. That's caught by Cambo. Actually, you know what? I'm a lazy bastard because I've actually got the names on the screen, haven't I? It's Lerma and King. Right. There's Drake's Thomas. That's back to the KuPS keeper again. 21 minutes gone, or just coming up to 21 minutes. Ook's gone down. He's holding his leg as well. Oh, that can't be good, can it? He's staying down as well. He's staying down. He's looking in a bit of discomfort as well. That would be an absolute shame. That don't look good, Jack. Ook never hides in the game so far, always making the right runs. Yeah, he's coming off now, though, with the looks of it. He's looking in a fair bit of bother, to be honest, with his leg. He's got up though. He's walking off. So, what's your opinion prediction for Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul? I believe Joshua has to end the fight in the first. I don't. You know what, mate? I don't know because I think it's just a money thing. So I don't really know. To be fair, I mean, look. Let's face it. Joshua should be knocking the guy out. Let's face it. But you know, I don't know whether it's all going to be kosher or whatever. I highly doubt it will be, to be honest. Fuck's sake, not another injury, says Jack. Yeah, looks like it, mate. Although he's actually no, he's run back on. He's run back on, Jack. Yeah, he's all right. He's actually run back on, so he should be okay. Probably just felt something, and it's not as bad as he thought. KuPS now keeping the ball though on this right hand side, smashes it up in the air. That should be taken there by Lerma, and it is. Lerma smashes it down the pitch looking for Ook, but he can't get it to him. Palace now with a ball, and it goes out for throwing. Yeah, I think he's all right. It's come back on anyway, so. Yeah, what do you think, mate? Do you think it's going to be like proper, or do you think it's just going to be? I mean, you wouldn't imagine someone like Anthony Joshua would take a hit, but who knows nowadays, bro? It's all about money, isn't it? Let's put it this way: most of the money's going to be on Joshua, isn't it? Probably go to points or something. I don't know, mate. To be honest. Hopefully he brings on Benji Casey if there is an injury. Well, I don't know who the guy was who was getting ready, but there was a guy getting ready to actually come on. Unless he sat down because he felt a twinge and was just being careful. I think so. I mean, it looked a bit nasty when he first went down, but he got up and he ran straight on anyway, so... Hopefully he's not like playing through a problem and making a problem worse, but he looks okay at the minute. Right, throwing to Palace, goes into Ook. I mean, he's still fighting. That's going to be a throw into Palace. Hey, he looks all right now, Jack. Yeah, he looks all right now. I don't know what actually went on there, to be honest. Is that Sosa, the number 24, is it? I don't know. That's over to Cambo. Into the middle to Rodney. Who's the 72 then? Because there isn't a name on the 72. Here's Ook again. Ook in the box. And he can't get his shot away there. And it's kicked away by KuPS. I think there's a bit of a scam about it, because why is the boxing ring bigger than normal? It's to let Paul run away. Yeah, good point. And I don't think Joshua can afford to shame himself over money. It will be really cool for life if fight goes far. Yeah, I get that. But ain't Joshua like a millionaire or something? You know, I mean, I don't know how much money he's got, but I'm fairly sure he's got a fair bit. I hope it's not Pepsi, and I think most people hope that he knocks this lad out, to be honest with you. I just don't see it. I really don't see it. I think it's just going to go all the way through and it's going to be a points thing or something like that. But you're right, he has got a lot to lose. Benji Casey was the one getting ready. Young striker, scored 16 goals in 20 games this season for our under 18s and under 21s. Nice. Got some good players in the wings then. Good players to come back at some point. There's Sosa. Gets it back to Benitez, is it? Palace controlling the ball quite well at the moment. There's always a man there for the pass and everything, so they've definitely been drilled. You can sort of see that. Palace now on this left-hand side, and that's offside. I don't blame him for taking the fight because it's a lot of money for easy work. That is true. And 72 is Benamor. Right, okay. Right, yeah, he's not on my list. And hello from Finland. Hello from England. How you doing? No, 2 minute Minen. I've probably just destroyed your name. Apologise about that. Are you a KuPS fan? It's probably not said like that, but I don't know. Because I've never seen your team before, to be honest. 27 minutes and 34 gone. Palace corner. Ref's having a word now with the defender, with the Palace player and the goalkeeper. High, and they ain't a bad record at all. Is it 16 goals in 20 games? Not bad. Let's get some interest then for the neutrals. Let's get one on goal and let's see where we can go from there. Always like to have a good game between two teams, regardless. I always like to have a bit of an interest in both. Got it now in the middle of the field. Spray it over to the right hand side. That's back to the defence. Over to the left sided defender, which is Maitinen. Dad thought Sosa was Jonathan Woodgate. Big up to your dad, mate. Sounds like a sound bloke. And KuPS on the attack now on this left hand side with Pennanen. See Pennanen? Yeah, Pennanen. It might not be him, I don't know. I'm just going from that thing that's on there. And KuPS has still got it though. Over to the middle in the centre circle. Gets pressed by Drake. And then they get it down this right hand side. Passing the ball quite well, to be fair. Keeping the ball quite well as well. Just need to push it forward and get it into the dangerous areas, really. That's a nice ball, that is, down the left-hand side. And they're on this left-hand side now, trying to get past. Cross comes in. Bounces off King. I'll get most of these names wrong, guys, to be honest. Again, trying to get down the left-hand side, but King manages to head that back. No, it's Sosa. That's Sosa. Almost pronounced correctly, doing okay. No, I'm not a KuPS fan. Actually, don't like them, but they are only Phillies team in Europe. Yeah, fair enough. Fair play. He is like us, mate. Says it how it is. No bullshit. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Who's your team then, not two in? I'll probably say it right one time and then get it wrong the rest of the time. That's what I normally do. The Finnish football season ended in October. The fact they ain't played for 2 months, they don't look bad at all. No, they don't, actually. Passing the ball around well. Trying to get down that left-hand side as well as much as possible. Who gets a tackle then? But Palace are on the run here down this left-hand side. Trying to get it through into the middle. They get back well, though, KuPS. And then it's over to Cambot. Cambot to King. King just stands on the ball and then plays it across to Cambo again on this left-hand side. Cambo turns back, gives it to Lerma. Lerma puts the ball over the left-hand side. That's defended well, though. KuPS have got it again on this right-hand side. Played back to the keeper. Yeah, I'm enjoying this Europe thing, to be honest. And you know, like we said, Jack, we need to go into this and just prove them wrong and actually win this, and then just go on from there. Really, KuPS player down there. I've just been looking on Facebook and seen all these posters about the new Avatar film, and everybody saying, "Oh, it's phenomenal, it's fantastic, it's brilliant," and all this, that, and the other. And everyone's like, "Oh, I can't wait to see it. I knew it was going to be that." And I was like, "Whenever have you seen one of these posters where it says absolute shite? It's the biggest bag of wank you ever watched in your life. When have you ever seen that? Never." Look at Blair Witch. Oh, everybody's running out the cinema. I mean, I wanted to fucking run out my back door because it was fucking boring. I always wanted Arsenal to sign Finland's Jussi Jääskeläinen years ago from Bolton. He was an amazing keeper. Yeah, he was. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, most of the sort of Finland players I know, not football wise, more sort of like ice hockey and stuff like that. Because I was like mega into that at one point. 33 minutes and 35 gone. Palace now with Drake, where he gets taken down. That's going to be a free kick to Palace. Even if a young kid made a mistake, I'm still proud of them for at least playing well for their debuts. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. They're getting their chance and they're not actually looking out of place either. So, I mean, it's a good sign, isn't it? It's a good sign. Yeah, or if we get the right bodies in during the window, push for Champions League qualification because fourth place is open at the moment, at the minute. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Have you heard anything of any rumours or anything, what you might do in the window? Because I think Gay's going to be gone, and I think he's going to be Liverpool bound. But I mean, from what I've seen of that Cambo today, I mean, he looks like his head's in the game and everything. He don't look too bad either, to be fair. So I mean, if you do lose Gay, I think you'll probably still go for something else, really, and like give him a chance every now and then. But he's handled the ball well. You're passing at times. I mean, that's fucking hell. That was commentator's curse. I was just going to say your passing is absolutely fantastic, and then you made the shittest pass ever. As always happens, really. Jari Litmanen was a top player too. He played for Liverpool. Yeah, I remember. I remember him. I'm trying to think of some players, to be honest. Like I say, I know more about the ones from like the ice hockey and stuff, and I don't know that many of them either, to be honest. It's going to be a goal kick to Palace. And Meowdy Ragashark, how you doing? Timo Solani, yeah. I was trying to think of a few because I was thinking I've just said that I know these players and I can't think of any at the minute. Was Forsberg Finland as well, or have I got that wrong? Yeah, he is. Yeah. I remember him. He was class. Really good player, Forsberg. And there's another one. I can't think of him at the moment. I just can't get my head around it at this point in time. Right, Palace now trying to attack with Ook. Got the ball through though. 21. Shot comes in, just wide. Just wide from Essie, the guy from Millwall. Glasner said he thinks Gay will stay until end of season, but I'd be happy for Cambo to play. He's looked really steady since we had him. I mean, I can't see Gay staying till the end of the season, to be honest. I mean, with how you're going and what you're doing and everything, to me it would make sense. But I just can't think Liverpool's really going to test your resolve on that. What's he worth anyway? Gay, what's his like price tag? KuPS player down. No, that's a yellow card for Essie. 37 minutes, 38 minutes gone. 1-0 Crystal Palace. Great goal by Ook. Or Uchi. Or however you say it. Yeah, he's just gone in late there. Unlucky as good play from Drake Thomas, spun the guy, then laid it off. Yeah, I think he just got there too late, didn't he? Really, I don't think there was anything malice in it or anything like that. That's back to the KuPS keeper. Just thought I'm trying to think of good players from Finland in the ice hockey, and I've got Google in it. Nicholas Lidström, another cracking player. Matt Sundin, another great player as well. Nylander, decent, really good player. I used to play all these games back in the day all the time. I loved me NHL, but unfortunately it's not on the PC anymore, and I don't have the PlayStation 5. So, but I'm looking to sort that out at some point. Yeah, they've had some really, really good players. Lundqvist, Ulf Samuelsson, that was always my team. That when he was playing for, I think it was Pittsburgh. Edberg, Backstrom, Naslund. Yeah, there's some good players there. And I expect Liverpool to put a bid in at some point. I reckon he can get 30 to 35 mil. Well, how old is he? How old's Gay? I'd have said more than that, to be honest. Because he's been in the England team as well, hasn't he? Has he been in the England team, or have I got the wrong person? Why are you making that tackle, Romain? You was never going to win that. Now you're in the book. Yeah. Is that happened or what? I don't know. I don't know who Romain is. Is he part of Brexit? Romain. Ook again gets taken down in the centre. And Palace with a ball again. 41 minutes and 6 gone. Crystal Palace 1, Cup 0, and Ook is staying down again, and he's holding the same leg as well. Gay is 25. Yeah, I think he's more than 35, surely. He's more than 35 mil. I'd want more than 35 mil for him, because they want him bad. So I would definitely go more than that. But then again, if you do the price too high, then they might pull out of it, and then he's not going to be happy again, is he? So I don't think he'll go another one without going. He's got some space here, but the Cup player's getting to him. Nice ball into the middle as well. Ook is just that's lovely. That's a lovely back heel that is from Essie. But Ook can't quite get it right there, and ends up in the hands of the keeper. Ook's asking for an handball. Didn't really see that very well, to be honest. He's worth more. Who's going to pay a fortune for a guy who's going to be free in 6 months? I was forgetting that part. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. Big Ange won Manager of the Year award on oh my days, because that is a lovely joke. That that's mental. Have they not had a yellow yet? But we've had 2, and I think he's getting confused with the shirt colour. He's looking at them all and he's going, well, I've already given all them a yellow, so now I'll give Crystal Palace a yellow instead. Did you know Roy Hodgson was Finland's national team head coach 2006-2007? I know he was over there at some point, yeah. I know he did go over there at some point. Big up to Stephanie, how you doing? And Yo Yeti, Yo Jack, and Pepsi. And so far, Yeti, what's your assessment on Ook? Looks decent, mate. Looks here, looks to pick up good positions. He's always like making runs as well, finding space, and obviously got a really good strike on him as well, which we've already seen. He looks good. I've liked him when he's come on in your games as well, to be honest. I mean, that's a lovely back heel, that is. Just can't get it on. I mean, that does his hand, to be fair. Lovely back heel from Ezzy, though, there. Why didn't I check that for handball? Yeah. So just thinking, somebody else is down. Ez is down there. Stephanie and hey, Stephanie. This is another one of my new shirts, guys. This is another one of my new ones. Freddy Krueger, Jason, and Michael Myers. I've never been big on Jason, to be honest with you, but I'd rather have Pennywise in the middle of it, if I'm honest. But never mind. It is what it is. And Palace now just getting the ball back to the goalkeeper. Another one, no yellow card for fuck's sake. Conspiracy, mate. Hodgson wasted our golden generation. We had Yara Lippmanen, Sami Apia, and Antti Niemi. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you talked to Jack about Hodgson. Because he was the Crystal Palace manager, wasn't he? Palace now with the ball on the right-hand side, just going over the halfway line with Greg. That's over to Devaney. Devaney then running into the centre, plays it back though to Lerma. Across to Cambo. Cambo then thinks of running through, but then don't run through and ends up playing it back to Lerma. You got a really good tactic going here as well, because you're all sort of on the same page. Here's Drake outside the box. He's going to hit it with left foot, and that's over the bar. Wide as well, I think. Got a bit of space there, though. They didn't shut him down or anything. It's a nice shot. Well, I'm from KuPS Town, actually. Don't really care for football, but I saw the odds and put a cheeky tenner on a draw. Not looking too hot, though, after that start. Yeah, welcome in, mate. Welcome in. And, I can't say as I've heard of your team that much, to be fair. But I don't think you've done bad, to be honest. I mean, you passed the ball well. You do pass the ball well. Can't see who coming out in the second half. Big up, Yeti, mate. You okay? I am, matey. How are you doing? So, yeah, that's half time. So it's 1-0 to Palace. Remind me to put that clock on when it comes back on. I'll probably end up forgetting, but we can see anyway. I'm going to have to... I'll be back in a sec, guys. 2 seconds. Right. Okay. So, right, where are we? Right, so far I've been very impressed with the kids, not put one foot wrong. And Ryder Shark says, hi, yeah, just happy to find your stream. It's cozy. That's what it's all about, matey. That's what it's all about. All about having genuine, decent people in here, you know, stuff like that. Chilled and all that kind of thing. Just having a laugh and a bit of debate and whatever. Just talking football. Just having a good time, really. So it was always meant to be. That's what it's always been. Do a lot of gaming and movie reviews and stuff like that. Well, not really reviews, more sort of honest thoughts and opinions. KuPS on Pasca says, Esenaka T8XG. How you doing, mate? You alright? What does that mean, mate? Because I don't know, to be honest. But welcome in. Right, we're going to get on to the second half. It's only 1-0 to Palace. KuPS haven't really had any big chances, but they have passed the ball around really well. It means KuPS is shit. Finish. Okay, mate. Okay. Well, fair enough, mate. Who do you support then? Are you like, is KuPS your team that you don't like or something? I don't know much about the Finnish league, to be honest with you. So one thing I can't really talk about a lot. But fair enough. You say they're shit. They're shit. But I mean, the first half I didn't think was too bad, to be honest. They was passing it around quite well. No real sort of like dividing defence passes or anything like that, though. But they did keep the ball quite well. And it was a great goal from Ook as well. I mean, that was an absolute stormer. That was what a shot that was. Brilliant. But welcome to the stream, Esanaka. I can't wait for the Prem games in the at the weekend. To be honest, can't wait. I mean, we're not playing till Monday, but there'll still be a few games I can take a look at. Who's United got at the weekend anyway? I haven't looked at that. There is some really good games actually this weekend. Oh, Tottenham Liverpool missed that one. That should be an interesting one. Which one's the worst? Oh, you've got Aston Villa. That's a tough one at the minute. That's a tough one. Well, it's my favourite football team, Nottingham Forest, mate. I'm a Nottingham Forest fan. Yes, all about Forest. Unless I'm doing a stream on like other teams and stuff like that, I will talk about it a bit if people ask me questions on it and stuff. But yeah, Nottingham Forest, mate. Who's your team or favourite team? Big Reds fan. Don't get to go a lot nowadays, to be honest. I do want to get that sorted out, though. I do want to sort out to get to a few games. Yeah, I won't be able to do the streams, but maybe can do a vlog or something. That's the plan anyway. It would be great to get back to the city ground. It's been a good while now. Just got to see how it all works. I don't think you can get in at the minute anyway. I think most of it's mostly sold out at the moment. So, but when it isn't, then hopefully I can get there. Because it's been far too long and I need to get back there. Cheer on the Reds. I think I've got this set where it's, I normally have it like ultra low latency, so the chat comes in like pretty quick, but I don't know what I've actually got this set on at the minute. I think because it's going through the YouTube thing, there's not a lot I can do about it because it's not working properly. Well, it probably is working properly, I just don't know what I'm doing with it. Stream settings. Oh, hold up, isn't it down here? Oh, you can't do it. It is on ultra low, so it's just you lot not saying anything. Well, so far so good. I trust these kids to play some minutes at Macclesfield in the FA Cup in January. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think they've done alright, to be honest, Jack. I don't think they've looked out of place or anything like that. I think they've looked alright. Looks like your future's sorted out anyway, because there's been some decent performances. That essay, I like him. I like that Ook as well. You know, Lerma, I've always thought was quite decent as well. Cambo looks decent. Drake Taylor just needs his chance, or what is that his name? No, Drake Thomas. I wouldn't be surprised if he don't score in the second half, to be honest. Well, so far so good. I trust these kids to play some minutes at Macclesfield. Absolutely. Coming out now for the second half. Ook is back out. I didn't think he'd be back out. Nottingham will cup with Sean Dyche. We seem to be getting things sorted out at the minute. We seem to be getting things sorted, but the thing is, it's like we beat Liverpool 3-0, and then we went on to crazy ones with Everton and Brighton. So, you know, it all comes down to every game. Every game counts, and it's not just on one game. So we've got to keep it going. But if we can keep it going, then it'll be fine. Yeah, definitely. If Drake Thomas bulks up a bit, I'm going to call him Drake Thomas the Tank. Yeah, good one. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with Dyche getting the right reaction out of the players, but we've got to keep it going. Got to keep it going. We've got some really, really good players at the moment. Really good players, quality players, to be fair. So if you can actually manage to get that drive in the team, which I saw on Sunday, 100%, then I think we'll be absolutely fine. But we've got a tough one coming up with Fulham. Fulham's not an easy team to beat. I'd give Ook till 60, 70 minutes and take him off, because if someone gets injured at Leeds, we might need him to come on. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Right, we're about to kick off for the second half. Still 1-0 Palace. And right, can we do it? Can we do it? Concentrating now. Go on then, ref. Blow the bastard whistle. There you go. Should have it. Might be a little bit out, but should have it. No, it's about as close as I can get it anyway. Don't want to aggravate that knock he got early on. No, and they should hire a doctor to do scans at half time so they could scan Oop's leg and get a quick result. Yeah. Be a good idea, wouldn't it? He still seems well up for it, though. Palace on the attack now. That's a pass down to Oop, but that's going out for a throw in off Oop, a KuPS player. So thrown to Palace on this right hand side. Lerma with it, running all the way back. So he's going for a long throw into the box with the looks of it. Why you watch Crystal Palace's game? I'm just curious. Because Jack's a massive Crystal Palace fan. And I pretty much watch most of the football games, to be honest. I just like football. If I'm going to sit and watch it and I've got a channel, then I might as well do a watch along on it as well. I do most of them, to be honest. Not all of them, but I do. If it looks like it's going to be like a decent, good game, then I'll do like a watch along on it. And I have a beer as well, which always makes it better. Forest are my big games. They're my big games, of course, but I like the derbies as well. The derby games are really good. I want to clear that up. I don't like derby at all, but yeah, but I like the derbies, the derby games. Just a football fan, mate, who likes do a lot of gaming and all that kind of stuff as well. Got a platform and you want to watch the game, then watch it and have a conversation with somebody. Yeah, there you go. Palace are in here. Oh, mate, you should have had a shot there. Who's that? 72. Is that Ben? What did you say? Benama. Gets through really well in the box there. Should have hit that. How many football games are you watch live in the stands? Not many nowadays, to be honest. Not many nowadays. It's been a while, but I was a Forest fan, season ticket holder for years and years and years when we was in the Championship, when we was in League One, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I have done a lot of been to a lot of games, and I want to get to a lot more in the future as well. Just got to see how it all works, mate. Just got to see how it all works. But I did go to. I was in the Trenton for ages. T6 seat 28, I think it was. Yeah, T6 seat 28 in the Trenton. I was in there all the time. I think that would be a good idea to have a doctor to quickly scan, see if there's anything before sending them out. Yeah, why not? Why not? I think that's a great idea. Tell you what, Benama has been very good. Yeah, do you think he should have had a shot there, though? I think he had a chance to have a shot there, to be honest. I mean, fair enough, he looks for a pass into the middle instead. You know, try and help a teammate or whatever, but I think he could have had a shot there. KuPS have got some space now in the centre. Got two men in the box. Oh, he's got through. Oh, bastard, the stream's stopped. The stream's stopped. He's got a fair bit of space. Is he going to be able to get this shot off, or is that Palace player going to get over to him? I don't know, because the stream stopped. Fuck's sake. They've scored. They've scored. I thought the way that looked when the stream stopped, it looked like he'd got a lot of space there to actually manage to get the shot away. Here, let's have a look at the replay. So he runs down the middle, gets it over to the right-hand side, gets through the defender. Oh, it's a pass into the middle. Good goal. That's a good goal, that is. Fuck it, says Jack. A great football gets too expensive nowadays. The World Cup pricing at like a grand a ticket is disgusting. Yeah, and agreed. And whoa, and fuck it. Right. So what's that guy's name then? Am I going to be able to Parisizic? Is that who it was? It's 1-1 anyway. I can change the score, but I don't know who actually scored. So I'm guessing it was Parisizic. 1-1. 50 minutes and 59 gone. This don't work from... I mean, it works so you know how long there is left, but it just does not work. So I'm taking the timer off. It only really works from... I mean, you can't set it. That's the problem. So you can only have 1 to 45, so it's only going to really work when I actually have it on like that. And Rory McIlroy just won SPOTY 2025 and shouldn't have been able to get that shot away. No, I mean, it froze, but you could see that he was going to be able to sort of get something away. And instead of the shot, he went for the pass. Good goal as well, to be fair. Crystal Palace will still win this match. Yeah, I believe so. I think they'll get it together now, to be honest. I think they will. What about you? Do you go to many games or anything? I miss it. I miss it big style, to be honest. I absolutely miss it big style, but the pricing nowadays is just insane. I don't think it's that bad at Forest. But again, until I speak to people that actually go, I don't really know. I've looked on the site and it says I've got to join this membership and that membership in order to get a ticket. But oh my days, 2-0 to KuP. Oh dear, Jack's gonna have a meltdown. 2-1 to KuPS. And that was pretty easy, mate, to be fair. Oh dear me. 53 minutes gone. Palace 1, KuPS 2. I'm sure there'll be some substitutes lining up. Punched out by Benitez, and it's a lucky goal though, really. Punched out by Benitez, goes straight into their player, just puts it in the box, and he just gets his foot on it to change its direction, and it completely takes out Benitez. Midfield to blame for that, Devaney and Rodney invisible, and what the actual fuck, says Jack, and oh no, says Esanaka. Right, can Palace get back into it? It makes it more interesting for a neutral, I have to say. Sorry, Jack, but it does make it more interesting for a neutral. Palace are going to try and get in here with Ook. Ook can't get past, though. Somebody's boots fell off. And KuPS on the attack again. On this right-hand side. Gets it over to the left-hand side. Back to their defence. And Palace start pushing forward. And KuPS get it down this left-hand side, running through at the minute, getting some good moves and good passing going off at the minute, but that's in the hands of Benitez. Can't put the names on because I don't know who they are. I'm guessing it was Parisizic, but I don't know. It's alright just standing there watching the fucking ball. Did any of you want to clear it? Yeah, exactly. Palace now with the ball on the left-hand side with Cambo. Cambo puts the ball over the top. That goes all the way into Ook. Ook's been a really good target, man. Loses that on there, though. KuPS have got it again. That's going to be a throw-in. They're all getting ahead of steam up now, mate. Big up to Tony Neary. How you doing, matey? You all right, pal? And Rodney Trotter would have been better in midfield at the minute. Just got home, started game from beginning. Nice. Nice. How you doing, Tony? Oh, bloody hell, they got a goal there. Oop running down the left-hand side now. Gets it into the middle. Over to this left-hand side. Just passing it back to the defence and then back to the keeper. I think he's going to start lining up some substitutions soon, isn't he? Palace now could get on the attack. That's a bad pass. That's straight to Oops. Midfielder. It's over to the right-hand side now. He's slipped over. And Thomas has got it. Thomas ball into the middle to Ook. Is nice. Oh, he's got Ook away. Oh, Ook gets... did he get taken down? Goalkeeper comes out for it. Ook just passes the ball away and then goes down. I have to look at that again. Nice pass through into the middle, though. He's already going down there, Jack. Let's have a look. I mean, his leg does catch the goalkeeper's knee. There's no doubt about that. Just got home, started the game from the beginning. I'm going to be honest, my home team KuPS shouldn't be doing what they are doing right now, and tried today, mate. Hoping all back to normal come Saturday. Nice. Doing all right in the minute, Ragger. And Palace now onto this left-hand side, trying to get the cross in. Cross comes in. That's straight into the keeper's hands, though. Palace have got players that they can bring on, though. They're proper, like, first teamers. And that's a ball right over into the middle, into the right. Some space here for KuPS. KuPS gets into the box. Oh, my days, it's 3. Yeah, it's offside. Offside. And just saw first goal. Great left footer by the young lad. Yeah, that Ook looks decent, mate. That Ook looks decent. Crystal Palace 1, KuPS 2. Do you go to the games then, Ragger? Do you go to the games? Yeah, it's because he touched it, I think, isn't it? I wish that was Christmas. And a goal check. And nope. No. How much does it cost to go to the games anyway? I don't think Forest is that expensive. I think if you can actually get in, it's not that expensive. But as far as I know, it's a complete sellout all the time now until we get this new stand built. I don't think you can get in now. I want them days back when you used to go to the turnstile and just pay your 28 quid and go in to watch your games. That was great. Not like that anymore, though, is it? But they won everything here the last 2 seasons. Yeah, I think it's like £10 or something like that. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's decent. As far as I know, I don't think we're all that expensive, to be honest. I don't think we're as expensive as some of the other teams. Probably go up eventually, but, I will get to one if I can. I was hoping we got Derby in the FA Cup, but instead we got Wrexham. If we got Derby, I would have done everything to try and get there. Yeah, he's offside by a knee. Yeah, if we got Derby in that FA Cup, I would have probably mugged another Forest fan just to get his ticket. Are they going to show us or what? Just show mate is definitely offside. Spent 10 minutes looking at their number 9. Yeah, and crazy, isn't it? At least they came to the right decision, though. Still, Crystal Palace 1, KuPS 2. Palace now trying to get the ball with Ook. That lad with the blonde hair, I don't know who he is, but he's been a right nightmare at the minute. That's over to Greg. Back to Lerma. Lerma smashes it over the top, gets Ook again. Ook's led the line really well, though, in this game. With Ook, he's outside the box, going to get something off. He's got plenty of yellow shirts in front of him, but Devaney over the ball. Come on, Palace, don't do a Spursy. Absolutely. Funny you mentioned Spurs, because we did them 3-0 at the weekend, which was absolutely amazing. And I'm so glad that StreamYard have actually sorted themselves out now, and it's not, if anything goes over 2 hours, you couldn't have the AI clips, but now you can. And do you know what? They've got this new thing going on as well, which I think is really good, but it could be a bit weird. And that is, if something's like said on the stream, you can actually just say on the stream, clip it, and it will actually save it as an AI clip to look back at that point. So you can decide whether you're going to keep it or not. 3 substitutions coming on for Palace. Users coming on. Gay's coming on, and I think it's Mitchell that's coming on as well. Who you got this weekend, Yeti? We got Fulham, mate, on Monday. Got Fulham on Monday at Craven Cottage. Love seeing you beat Spuds. Yeah, man, it was awesome. I mean, I don't know what's best. I mean, love watching the game and everything like that. But the meltdowns and it's only Forest. It's only Nottingham Forest. I'm like, what? I love it when teams look at us like that. I really do. I love when teams look at us like, oh, we've only got Forest at the weekend, you know, blah, 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 blah. And then when you beat them, it's just awesome. We're still building. We're still getting things sorted and building ourselves up and stuff. And it will take time, to be fair. It will take time, but we're building in the right way, I think. Just got to get solidified again. The thing that screwed up us up this season is that decision to take on Ange. That was the most ridiculous decision ever. Most ridiculous decision ever to take on Ange. That really set us back. That did. Big day tomorrow where I live. There's been roadworks and a new junction being built for the last 7 months. Been about hell getting around and to work tomorrow. It's complete. Nice. They do take their time, don't they? They do take their time. Cup's on the right hand side now, trying to get it through, but Mitchell manages to get the ball. Ball goes in towards the box. Gay heads it backwards and then smashes it up in the air. Palace now trying to control it with Thomas. Gets the ball down the right hand side, but that's out for a throw in. Was delayed by 2 months. I know they do it all the time, don't they? They do it all the time. My favourite one is when they have like a percentage of how many people get killed on a dangerous road or on a dangerous roundabout, and they won't do anything about it until it reaches that point. I mean, that is just disgusting. That is disgraceful, that is. Somebody else has been killed on that roundabout. Okay, that's 32, right? Another 25, and then we'll sort it. That is just disgusting. I can't remember what roundabout it was now, but that is just disgusting. You shouldn't wait how many people get killed before you actually do something. Getting home from work in car takes 40 minutes before, and when complete, it's 10 minutes. Oh, that's awesome, mate. That's awesome. Are you seen that? Where I can't remember what roundabout it is, but like people are sort of like veering off and like coming off the road and stuff because it's not done properly, and the council's basically got a quota on how many people get killed before they do something about it. That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. You're an accessory if you're doing that. I've been biking mostly in 25 minutes. Nice. Are you a biker, are you? I want to sort out to get my bike license, to be honest, although my eyes are pretty much fucked, so I don't think it's going to be a good idea, to be honest, but... Oh, BMX. Oh, right, yeah. Well, I mean, I've got a bike. My dad bought me a cycle because I've obviously got to ride that for a few days and do left and right turns before I can actually qualify to do my motorbike. So far, I've nearly fell off it 3 times. So yeah, it just goes to show you, doesn't it? Here's Palace down the centre. That's gone back to KuPS though. They're attacking down this left-hand side, KuPS. That's gone out for a throw-in. Back to the KuPS keeper. Smashes it down the pitch. It's going to go all the way through to Benitez. Yeah, I would really love to get a motorbike, to be honest. I've always been interested in that kind of thing, but I don't know whether I'll be able to do it now because, like I say, my eyes ain't as good as what they was. So. It's more sort of close up, so as long as I see the vehicle when it's miles away, I'll be fine. But if it's right next to me, that's it. I'm fucked. I'm done. I can't see it. Got 3 Rally Burner 1983 and 1986 and Dyno Comp 1987. Yeah, man. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I used to love watching them things on the TV as well. Kickstart and the BMX thing. What was the BMX one that was on as well? Where they did tricks and stuff. That was awesome, that was. But yeah, I mean, I don't know whether I'm going to do it or not. I think I might do it just to get my bike license and then kind of see how it goes from there. But it's one of them, really. We'll have to wait and see. It'd be good to have some travel. I would never have a car. No chance. It's not really interested in cars anyway. It was ET that got me into BMX. Yeah, man. 100%. That was a classic film as well, wasn't it? Really, E.T. E.T. was a classic film. It was a really good film. That's when we ended up watching Evil Dead. My cousin told me and my brother it was E.T. So we're sat there thinking we're going to watch this E.T. film that's like full of all the, this alien and all that kind of stuff, and it was fucking Evil Dead. They did a major one on us there. A major one on us there. I stayed awake all night just like watching that bedroom door. And like I said to Carl the other day, it's like, I don't know what I was going to do if anything did come through the bedroom door, because I was like 12, 13 years old. But, I was absolutely terrified when I watched that. It's still good now. It's better than the remake. The remake's just a load of woke crap. There's no reason to change what it was all about. Oh, here comes a shot from Thomas. Took a deflection straight in the hands of the cup keeper. "71 minutes and 54 gone. You should do watch along on this channel with how much you love movies and TV shows." Yeah, I mean it has been a thing. I mean, me and Anthony's talked about it a lot with the horror movies and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I love talking about stuff like that because it's something I've always been into. I think it always comes down to Pepsi, like what people are going to be interested in and what people are going to want to watch. Oh, there's a red card here. There's a red card here. KuPS have got a man sent off. Antwi gone in on Hughes. Need to see that again. How many more fouls are these lot going to get away with without a card? Well, he's just got red, mate. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's connected with a ball, but the follow through. Kicked the ball, but then his studs have gone straight into Hughes' knee. So they've got a man down there. Antwi's gone off. But yeah, I love my movies. I mean, and if there's like a lot of like people that have got a webcam and are actually, interested in movies or anything like that and wants to come on, you're more than welcome. We'll do like a panel of talking about it and stuff like that because I absolutely love my movies. Movies and TV series and all that kind of stuff. And anyone's welcome as long as you're all right and everything, and you'll get vetted first, obviously. But anybody's welcome. 73 minutes and 54 gone. Mateta's coming on now. Right, I'll be back in a sec, guys. Need a piss. It's 2-2, guys. 2-2. I don't know who actually scored it. I didn't see it. 76 minutes and 33 gone. But it is 2-2. So let's get that sorted out. I think it might have been Nketiah. I'm not sure. But I can't keep putting your players down and then not knowing who the opposition is. Yeah, it's 2-2. And it was ET. You should do a watch along. How many more fouls? Yeah. So 2-2. Crystal Palace and KuPS. 77 minutes and 5 gone. Palace trying to get the ball forward now. Passes it to Mateta. Eze manages to get it and then it drops back to KuPS. But Palace are really putting the pressure on at the moment. And KuPS, a lot of space there. Gets it out to the right hand side. And that's gone out for a throw in. Over to this right hand side. Palace on the attack again now. They're in the KuPS area. On the KuPS side. And that's over to this left hand side to Thomas. Thomas is then going to drop it back to the 42, who is Rodney. Rodney. That's the name, isn't it? Rodney. That's like the Fulham guy's name, Kevin, although I shouldn't have said that because he'll probably score against us now on Monday. So that was not a good idea. And then it's over to Palace trying to get through now in the box. Headed away, though, by KuPS. He's brought on Mateta and Nketiah, took off our centre-half, gone for at the back. Devaney, yeah, it was Devaney, wasn't it? Yeah. That Devaney always looks up for it, mate. He got a good one there, I think. So 2-2, 78 minutes and 55 gone. Ball's kicked up the field. That's going to go all the way through into Benitez. Gay gets a yellow card for his tackle. But yeah, it's funny you say that, mate, because there's a lot of things that you sort of like come up that are good ideas that you just don't get round to doing. Oh, Thomas, that's straight into the keeper's hands. There's a lot of things that comes up that you just sort of get into eventually. But yeah, me and Anthony was going to do a show about horror movies, actually, because Anthony likes his horror movies. So that might be something to sort of look into. And as I said, if anyone wants to come on, then you're more than welcome. Like I say, within reason, though. I mean, we'll probably do like a private stream first or whatever, see what you're about and everything. Because you get people that offer to come on and they just act like complete dickheads. It's only me allowed to do that. And KuPS now trying to get the ball away. Hughes gets it across, though. It's passed into the middle to Hughes. Players going down left, right and centre here. A guy at my work has a sister who films herself reacting to films on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, you can do that as well. When you have a channel and a platform, there's not really anything holding you back from doing whatever you want to do, really. The key is to enjoying it. And if you enjoy doing it, I mean, it's like my honest thoughts and opinions. I mean, they don't get many views, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I just really enjoy doing it because it's like, you remember back in the day when you sat there and a new movie was coming out and you watched film 82 or whatever it was called at that point, and you think to yourself, well, I've got a platform now, so I can try and do these things. Same as with commentary. You watch Match of the Day and gives you a chance to do that kind of thing as well. And that's how you should be using your YouTube. Do things you've always enjoyed doing. I'm happy with Drake's Thomas at the minute. Yeah, he's been sound. He's been absolutely sound. But yeah, I mean, reactions. You can do reactions on other people's stuff. But I mean, you've got to. The thing is with that is like it's a fine line because there is going to be certain creators that if you do a reaction on what they say, they will actually copyright you for it. Some will, some won't. You know, and that's the thing. But you could do anything. You could do anything. You could start a new channel and do like League Gunner reactions or something like that. But you will get pulled up if they don't like it. But you can't. I've never really been about doing reactions on what other people do and all that kind of stuff. I just think it's like, what am I actually creating here? Not a lot. I'm happy with Drake's. Mate, he's looked all right, to be fair. He has actually looked all right, to be fair. Nice passing moves here by Palace, getting into the box. 2-2. Oh, they're in the box here. Turns, shoots. I think that was Essie. Palace really driving now for that winner, which it should be, to be honest. Ball kicked up the pitch. There's only one guy up there for KuPS. Thomas now on the left-hand side. I think that's Mitchell, the number 3. Gets into the middle. I love doing the commentary. I do prefer it when I actually know who the players are, though. It makes it so much easier. That's why the Premier League, like watch-alongs, are so much better, I think, because, well, the commentary's better because I know all the players. I mean, it's like the honest thoughts and opinions. I mean, I've done them live. I've done them as like videos as well. You know, because it's like I don't know if you've noticed, but whenever most people do videos, I've not seen it with certain ones, but with certain ones you can see them editing it. It kind of just shifts. It just stops and shifts, so you can kind of tell that they're editing it. I don't like to do stuff like that, to be honest. I like it to be a bit more organic. And if I make a mistake, I make a mistake. Whatever, you know, I'm human. We all make mistakes. And I'll give you a lot of credit, mate. Your commentary is generally one of the best out there. Cheers, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I would like to say I would rather have it sort of like if I know all the players, it makes it very difficult when it's not that. But I mean, I've like looked at a lot of the shorts and stuff like that when we scored 3 goals at weekend. At weekend. That's proper Nottingham, there, isn't it? And there is, isn't it, as well. Yeah, but I mean, I've looked at a few of them and I've thought, you know what, he ain't bad at this actually. I enjoy it because it's always something I've seen people do, and these platforms give you that opportunity to do things like that. You can have panels and all that kind of stuff, but like when you've got panels, it's like you just let them sort of take over, and you know. And to me, it's just like that. To me, is easy tubing. To be fair, I like doing it on the real deal, but that's about it. Here's Mateta on the right hand side, tries to get in the box. That's going to be a corner for Palace. Can Palace manage to find this winner? Can Palace manage to find this winner? And the thing is also, Tony, it gives me something to do when I'm doing the watch along as well. you know. Because if there ain't a lot of chat coming in, then obviously, it's like with the gaming and all that kind of stuff. You got to have something else that you're talking about or whatever. I'd always pride myself on picking up the chat whenever it comes through. I know I don't get as many people as what a lot do, but I do pride myself on that. Because, like I say, I mean, you get a lot of fucking tubers that do it in a certain way, whereas they think that everybody needs them all the time and everyone in chat needs them. No, it's actually the opposite way round. You need the chat. You need the people that's supporting you. Without them, you ain't got shit. Without them, you ain't shit. You ain't nothing. Your channel's done. If you disappear, then basically they'll just move on and start watching somebody else. But if they disappear, that's it. Job done. Finished. 87 minutes and 50 gone. Palace now trying to get the ball forward with Nketiah. He loses the ball. KuPS with the ball at the minute, but they're only going to be able to pass it back to the keeper. Over to this right hand side. Up against Thomas. Thomas does well. Can Palace get this winner? I'll tell you what, I'll be honest with you. One thing I will say, right? Out of the teams that I've seen play against teams that go down to 10 men, Palace are really giving it against 10 men. Whereas a lot of the other teams, they just let them go into a low block and then can't really get anything going. Palace are proper going for this winner. With Thomas back into the middle. Nice pass into Nketiah. Nketiah turns, shoots over the ball. He's been a really good signing for Palace. I think he's found his home, to be honest. I think he's definitely found his home, Nketiah. .89 minutes and 23 gone. But yeah, I just love it. I love the creative side of it and everything like that as well. I love to sort of sit and try and create stuff, and yeah, even if it's just a thumbnail, it's something, isn't it? That you're trying to make something happen. Same as like with this game window now. Instead of paying like these people that give you these stream kind of windows that you could use that they give you, I prefer to do this. Create it myself. That's what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be creators. So, that's exactly what it says on the tin. So why not do that? Palace. Oh, wow. That looked like a really fucking hard shot, that was, from Devaney. Goalkeeper just catches it. Four and a half minutes left to go now. Palace 2, KuPS 2. But it is the chat and everybody that's in it that makes it. Without that, you ain't got shit. And I don't think you should ever forget that or ever dismiss that. Because as soon as you start doing that, that's when you're on a downward scale. Palace now get the ball on the left-hand side with Drake Thomas. Thomas goes on his left foot, but gets barged out the way there. Referee says nothing, and it's going down this right-hand side for Cup. But that's pulled back. It's a nice little move, that. Ball into the middle for Nketiah. Can't get anything on it. But big up to Palace. They've got a team with 10 men, and they're actually fucking really going for it. But, I mean, I don't know what Jack thinks, but, I mean, is this points lost if you don't get the win here? Points lost, isn't it? I think Jack's probably losing his shit because I ain't seen him say anything for ages now, so... Palace now trying to win it in the centre. Gets a free kick over into the centre, into the wherever the fucking hell that's called. Centre circle, that's it. Palace coming forward with Camvot. Gives it to Thomas. Thomas puts it in the middle. He's got Lerma. Oh, he's in the box, and Nketiah goes down. Back to KuPS. KuPS can't get anything going now at all. It's all Palace, to be honest. They've just got to manage to find that winner. And they get it through to Nketiah. Nketiah! Oh, it's straight at the keeper. Straight at the keeper. Thrown to Palace. Out to Thomas. Thomas puts the ball into the box. It goes into SA, I think. And KuPS are going to try and get away here on a break. They've got it down this left-hand side, but he's covered quite well there, to be fair. And then the Palace player goes down. Big up, Mama. How you doing? Hope you're well. Crystal Palace 2, Cup 2. And KuPS got a man down as well. Oh, nice ball into Nketiah again. I'll tell you what, I see a total difference with Nketiah to what I saw when he was playing for Arsenal. I always used to say about his runs and stuff like that. There wasn't any really, you know. But for Crystal Palace, you can see he's looking for the ball, he's asking for the ball, you know. That's good stuff. All good, yay? Awesome. Awesome. I'm using this new software, Mama, so I'm trying to sort of get like a proper sort of match thing going. I can't afford to do it like with the way they do it on the internet with like the stream builder, like fucking Goldbridge and all that fucker does it. But I'd rather do it myself anyway. But you can't they have it where it comes up on the screens, it happens, which is easier, but I'm not bothered about easier. Looking very posh, absolutely. Cheers for that. I like to create stuff, you know. I like to do things different. Just even if it's like a panel show or whatever, I like to do something with a background or whatever. I like to create something. That's it. I mean, KuPS got to be the happier team here. Got to be the happier team here. Where's Jack? What's Jack's opinion? But KuPS got to be the happier team here. Because That is absolutely insane. I mean, you can't say Palace didn't try to get the winner and win the game, but yeah. So Palace drop down to 10th, and KuPS go up to 22nd. So, evening, Mama. How you been? Says Tony Neary. So yeah, I think they'll be the happier team in this because they've gone to Sellers Port and got a draw. Jack's disappeared, so I'm pretty sure he's losing his shit or whatever. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be very happy. Started out really well, to be honest, with a goal, looking like it was going to be a whitewash. Just never came out from that, and you've got to hand it to Cup as well. To be honest, I mean they fought big style. To be honest, yeah, should have got like cards and shit, but they still fought, and I think that'd be a massive like result for them. To be honest. Evening, Tony. I'm good, thanks. And Meowdy again. Whoa, can't believe they actually clawed back first from 1-0 and then the ending. Well, thanks for the cozy stream. You're more than welcome, mate. You're more than welcome. Come in any time, bro. There's always going to be some kind of watch along going on at the weekends and stuff like that. There's always going to be some kind of content on this channel, and you're always welcome in. Like I say, we want good people in here, decent people that just come in, have a chat, and have a laugh and shit like that. That's what it's all about. To be honest, I thought I'd be alright with a draw, but I'm fucking furious. Yeah, I thought you would be. Drawing with the Ice Road Truckers FC. To be fair, I mean, they took the goals well, to be honest. I mean, the first one they took really well. And like I say, Jack, I mean, I've seen a lot of teams go have another team go 10-man down, and they don't really have a lot to offer, you know. And at least you went for it. And that's probably not going to make you feel any better in any way, shape, or form. But, I have to say things that might actually make a difference. But, yeah. You had the youth art, I don't think they did too bad. I think there was a few little mistakes in there at times. Maybe you could. I mean, look, nobody wants to go on about refs and stuff like that. At the end of the day, everybody has it tough with refs one time or another anyway. But you did try to get it sorted. Shouldn't have allowed any of their goals. They were all avoidable. Yeah, well, in a goal, always avoidable. A goal's always avoidable. It's just somebody doesn't do the right thing at the right time. But if everybody did the right thing at the right time, you'd never get any goals. There's always going to be a mistake. I mean, when they scored there, when my stream froze, I thought he was going to have the shot because my stream froze and there was a lot of space there. And instead, and you probably thought he was going to have the shot as well, but instead he passed it to his striker and his striker put it in. I mean, you can't really knock that. I think they'll be absolutely happy with that scenario going up against Crystal Palace at the minute. I mean, you only had like UFA anyway, which I don't think any of them really did themselves a lot of disservice, to be honest. Maybe the midfield at times, but like you said, if they make mistakes, then you're still good with it. If you said that, then you will be good with it. Got some good players in there. You got Chelsea on at the weekend, Mama, on at 12:30. So that one should be interesting. To be honest, you got Michael Chelsea, who's an avid Chelsea fan. Can't wait for the Prem games this weekend. Didn't get to watch shit last weekend. Yeah, I mean, I tell you what, there was some that are quite decent games as well. I mean, I've only watched the highlights, but some of them was quite good. Mama says, I think we can beat them. Right, let's have a look. Hold up, let's have a look. Is it your place? It is at your place, isn't it? Because your last game was Sunderland, so there's got to be some kind of reaction, surely. You would want anyway. Yeah, it's at your place, 12:30. I think personally, with looking at Newcastle and Chelsea, I think basically with your defensive capabilities, I think you can weather the storm. And you've got Wisser's come back now. He scored the other day, didn't he? Scored against Fulham. So, I mean, he's a good player. He's a great player to have on the end of a counter attack and just play the ball over to him. Well, we know that. He's fucked us so many times. So, yeah, I mean, you're capable of it, 100%. Chelsea, I don't think are 100% it at the minute, but they have got Cole Palmer back, so I mean, he's going to have to be watched as well. Right, I'll be back in a sec, guys. I'll need a piss. Right, okay, so got 2-2 Palace and Cup. I think we can beat them. I hope Newcastle smash Chelsea. Yeah, you would though, wouldn't you, as like an Arsenal fan? I think Chelsea do have their frailties. I think Newcastle are a big sort of Timu. Timu. I think team. I think they're a team with Eddie Howe, who sets them up well with their defensive style and all that kind of stuff, and then trying to get their breaks at times and things like that. Having Wisser is going to be a big thing as well, you know. So, of course, I would after watching Michael's stream the other night. True, yeah, true. He was slagging you guys off all the time when he living rent free in his head. Living rent free in his head. But I mean, there's some good ones actually at the weekend. You got that one. You've got Tottenham v Liverpool. Tottenham v Liverpool is going to be insane because which one is actually the worst at the moment? to be honest. I think that's kind of where that's going to go. Man City, West Ham. Yeah, at Man City, I mean, that's going to be a real difficult game for West Ham. Nuno has the capabilities to try and pull something out of a counter-attack, but I don't see them beating City, to be honest. Wolves, Brentford. Brentford, I think they're going to beat Wolves. Don't think Wolves have much to offer. Brighton, Sunderland could be an interesting one as well. Bournemouth, Burnley again. You know, there is some decent games there. Leeds United, Crystal Palace could be a decent one as well. I mean, most of them are like, I mean, you've got the Newcastle Chelsea at 12:30, and then at 3 o'clock, Wolves, Brentford, Man City, West Ham, Brighton, Sunderland, and then Bournemouth, Burnley. So, I mean, I'd probably look at Brighton, Burnley, Brighton, Sunderland, to be honest. There's the one to watch, and then you've got Tottenham, Liverpool at 5:30. So, you know, I'd definitely have that one down. And then obviously, you've got 8 o'clock, Everton v Arsenal. So, I mean, it's definitely going to be that one. You've got Leeds United, Crystal Palace as well. Sunday's only got one game. So, you know, we'll see how that pans out. More concerned with Arteta than his game. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. 100%. Have you seen No Pepsi? He's got... right, okay, let me show you. He's, you know, never mind the video, 2 Girls and 1 Cup, which I wouldn't advise anybody to watch at all. 6 years in the making, starring Arteta. He's 2 Shields and 1 Cup. It's just, you know, it just had to be done. It just had to be done. So that's on the verge as well. So just can't beat it, can you? Two Shields and 1 Cup. Or 2 plates. 2 plates and 1 cup. Whatever you do, don't watch that video. Yeah, don't watch 2 Girls, 1 Cup. Nah, you'll never be the same again. I was quite normal until I watched that. So, I mean, that tells you everything, really. My advice to anybody is just because it's on the internet does not mean you want to watch it or that you need to watch it, because that is just not a good thing. Don't think I'll ever eat chocolate ice cream again, but that's all I'm going to say on that one. Makes 2 of us, mate. Yeah, me and Carl was talking about it yesterday because he was on the stream yesterday. I was going to put Jack on here, but I'm on the mode thing, so you can't have any guests or anything like that on there. I'd have to do it like via StreamYard, and but I don't really want to form clips or anything like that. It's just not my style. It's not my style forming clips and all that kind of thing. So I'm not going to do that. But I mean, against Everton, like, you know, I mean, that could be a really tough game, that could be a really tough game. They are a good side, Everton. I mean, we can vouch for that. We got beat. So, especially at this new place as well. They're starting to really get used to being at this new place. I mean, that could be a real interesting one, to be fair. Don't know how that one's going to turn out. But Everton's probably one of the worst teams that you want to play at the minute with how it's going. You're going to have to be totally on it. You're going to have to shut down Dewsbury Hall because he pretty much ran the game against us, you know. But we weren't up for it anyway. We wasn't up for it anyway, which to me is disgusting. Should never be the case, ever. That you're not up for a game. It's disgusting. I'll never accept that, ever. I don't care what the game is, who you're against, or anything. You should always be up for the game. You get paid enough, so you should be up for it. But Everton, Arsenal, I mean, it could all come to pieces because if Everton actually managed to put on a performance and beat you, then City's just going to be waiting in the wings. Although Aston Villa's the one I'd be worried about. Villa's the one that's really on the turn at the moment. They're the ones that could actually fucking sort it out. And just imagine that Unai Emery fucking jumps in over Arteta. Saying to Mama earlier, the meltdown will be insane. The meltdown will be absolutely insane. I'd quite enjoy it a lot, to be fair. But it will be absolutely insane, the meltdown. If Unai Emery was to pip you and take the title or whatever. But it's still early days anyway, yeah? Still early days. There's still a window. There's still time for a lot of teams to strengthen and get themselves in certain positions as well. So, I mean, it's hard to... I mean, I think Arsenal, in my opinion, should go for Semenyo. Get Semenyo in. I think that'd make a big difference as well. Get Gyökeres scoring. That'd make a massive difference. That's what I'd be doing. If I was Arsenal, I would be on the training pitch and making sure that Gyökeres knows where he needs to be, when he needs to be, and making sure you get the ball to him. Because I think that's the one thing that you're missing at the minute. Mama says UTV. Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, that's exactly what you need to be doing. You need to be getting Gyökeres on the end of those ball and actually getting the ball to him. I think if you could sort that out, I think you would easily go on to do what you need to do. I think another dog would make a difference at Arsenal. One is not enough. Yeah. What about another two? So you've got win, and then the next one's named lose, and then the next one's name's draw. Because that would show that you're not being too cocky and, you accept either way. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, that's the only way I could actually look at that, to be honest. Win, lose, and draw. That might actually work, mate, because it might take away the cockiness and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here because I'm knackered and I've had a few beers, and so I'm going to leave it here. And, yeah, I'll see you on Saturday. I've got the show with Tony Claude tomorrow. Paint the tube red. So me and Tony Claude will be going through a few things between Forest and Arsenal as well. And then I'll probably do like a real deal after that. I don't know. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. One dog for every trophy shield he's won. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Have a great one, mate. Cheers for that, Tony. And yeah, I subscribe, but I don't follow the football, so maybe once in a blue moon we'll be here with the Meowdy. Stay cozy. Bro, you're always welcome, and I appreciate the subscription, bro. Really do appreciate it. You're always welcome here, mate. You're a sound guy, so you're always welcome here. And yeah, guys, anyway, as always, keep it real, keep it yeti all the time. And yeah, catch you later, guys. 2 to Palace, 2 to KuPS, and yeah, tatty fucking bye. And praise the Lord. See you later, guys. Take it easy.